going, people? That's a pretty good one. I think the officer kind of missed a lot of clues. Cops nowadays, and I know, cops like to come here and defend their badge and their honor, and, oh, this guy's just talking shit, and he's Monday morning quarterback, and I like to see him do the job. Look, I'm telling you, I've done hundreds of these vehicle stops, and you just don't let a group of guys that are obviously engaged in something or dangerous or is not giving you an impression that they're up to no good. These guys, everything they do sends up red flags. Delay, repeat, ask questions, want to negotiate. It's all stalling. And this cop just lets him get away with it, and he ends up getting shot because of it. So let's see how this goes here.
The car was occupied by 2 men and 1 woman.
Hey, stop digging in your pocket, bro. Huh?
Immediately after making contact with the driver.
Okay, so the cop does say, stop digging in your pocket, which is good. I don't like people digging around cars. You walk up, I want to see your freaking hands. Okay, I'm like, well, man, I'm trying to get my registration. You cops are tight. No, bullshit. If I want to see your registration, I'll ask you for it. I know you're supposed to have it. You're not going to impress me by digging around a freaking car and then producing it very quickly, and somehow that's going to impress me. Don't freaking move your hands. I mean, it's just common sense, especially when you guys have tinted windows, you're riding around, you've already got an attitude. I know I'm going to get the tat, I'm a tatism. It's tatism, man. You can't just dislike people. I don't dislike people for tats. But tatted up people and crime have a long history. Okay? I'm sorry if that offends you. Not all rattlesnakes bite. So if you want to go around and wait till they bite you so you don't want to prejudge them, then you go ahead and be that idiot and get bit by rattlesnakes. Me personally, I'm going to judge people, especially when I'm walking up as a cop and I'm possibly going to take away someone's freedom, send them to prison, and they know this, they may be armed. Guess what? I'm going to judge people. You may not like it, but tough shit.
The officer instructed the front seat passenger to stop going through his pockets. Shortly after, the officer asked the driver to turn off the car and place the keys where the officer can see them out of concern that the driver may...
Who is this talking? I mean, it's police activity. Is this police activity talking? Is he doing talkovers now? I mean, he used to just post a video.
Drive away.
Hey, turn the car off. I was like, gas, man.
Sorry.
Let me get the keys.
Why?
Someone put them up here.
Okay, so he should have said turn the car off and give me the keys. That give me the keys was an afterthought, and he allowed this guy to take his hands off, and now he's going to question him. He should have said turn the car off and give me the keys. Now, the fact that he wants the keys and he wants to put them on top tells me that the cop knows that something's a little hinky here. Something ain't going on, something ain't copacetic, and I don't want this guy running off. The fact that this guy gives this deer in the headlights, why do you want my keys? Oh shit, he knows I'm going to run. If I give him my keys, I can't run. What do? Do we make our move now, or do I try and stall him and give you time to reach for the gun? All this is what they're thinking. Rick, you can't say that. Maybe they're just confused and they're just scared. And whatever, you freaking idiots.
So you don't take off.
I'm not going to take off on you.
Okay, well, you got the keys. If you ain't gonna...
Oh, I'm not going to run off, I promise. Oh, shit, man. Well, if you promise, then shit, I'll just let you go. Because every criminal I've ever arrested, if they promised me something, they always kept their word, right?
Gonna take off. I'm just gonna put them up here just so you don't take off. It's for my safety.
Look, I'm not. Look.
There you go. Put them up there. Yeah, there you go, bro.
Okay, so he negotiated away what he wanted. Is that good or bad? Some people will say that's good. He's not being a tyrant. Other people will say he lost control of the scene and he showed weakness. And these guys now know that we can negotiate, and this guy isn't confident enough to really know what he wants. So when he asks us something, we should always try to negotiate. That's what they learned, in my opinion.
The officer then asked for the ID of the passenger.
No shit. Thanks for that tip, whoever said that. Hey guys, the officer is about to ask.
Your ID on you, man?
Well, they're just my passengers.
And the officer asked the driver to step out of the car after he said,
What the fuck? Police act... Is this the way he got the video, or is he adding this now?
As he smells marijuana.
Okay, step out.
Why?
Well, I told you to. Step out.
Whoa. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to give you my insurance card.
Smells like
So see, now we're negotiating again. Now we're arguing. Now we're stalling. We're giving everybody time to formulate a plan so we get to choose when we want to make our move and you don't.
marijuana. I need you.
I'm sorry. Yes, I did smoke. I did smoke earlier, and but it's the smell of me. And
Right now, at this point, I would have said, you know what? All right, that's cool. I don't give a shit about weed. Hang on a sec, man. Let me go to my car. I'm going to write you a warning. I'd have went back there, called for cover, and sat in my car. That's exactly how I would have handled this. I am not going to take on 3 guys when they're obviously I'm outnumbered. I don't know what they're doing. I can't see in there. They're already showing me they're uncooperative. I'm getting freaking backup. I mean, that's what I would have done. Rick, some of us don't have backup and we work in an area. And quit your crying. I'm telling you what I would have done. I don't want to hear why you couldn't and why I'm full of shit and why you hate me. Get the fuck out of here and quit listening to me. I'm so fucking tired of people.
being honest with you.
We'll figure that out.
Oh, so now he's being honest. First he thanks me. He tells me that, he promises he won't drive off. And now he's being honest with me. Shit, I should just let these guys go.
No, well, I'm being honest with you.
Both the driver and the passenger are resistant to the officer's
I
request.
came to give him a ride to go see his bell bottom.
You got your license and registration?
The passenger in the vehicle is heard asking the backseat passenger for a gun.
Good grief.
No, I thought you want me to get the insurance card. No. Why? Sir, please.
Why? Stall. Please. I'm sorry. These are all things that should be fucking clues to cops to either disengage, get your gun out, shit's going bad. This guy's a no person. Now, I know I say no people belong on the ground, but you don't necessarily want to take a no person on the ground when you're outnumbered, outgunned, and you don't know, you haven't searched car and you got 2 other people in the car. I mean, look, this is just a tactically unsound situation where the cop is trying to, because he's got a badge and a gun and he thinks he's superior, that he can take on 3 guys. I don't give a shit how good you think you are. You're not going to be good enough to stop 3 guys when you've got rules, you've got, you can't pull your gun, you're on camera, you don't want to get a complaint, you got to wait for him to do something serious before you react. You don't want to be outnumbered in that situation and try to deal with this. I mean, I don't know why he stopped him in the first place, but whatever.
Stop reaching around.
Well, that sure what hell went to shit fast. We went from, I promise, I'm being honest, to shooting. Rick, that was the cop's fault. Okay, I kind of think it was his fault too. Wow, look at all those tattoos. Rick, a lot of people have tattoos. You just hate people with tattoos. No, I'm just saying. He's got a lot of tattoos. Why can't I make an observation?
Why? Sir, please.
Stop reaching around.
And it's shot. Stop moving around, and he has to draw his gun and do it. He should have disengaged as soon as these guys started giving him a hard time, but he doesn't, and he gets shot.
The suspect's gunfire hits the officer in the hand. Gunfire also strikes his police radio. The officer takes cover behind his patrol unit, dropping his weapon in the process. The officer retrieves his firearm from the ground, dropping his radio in the process, and returns fire. Though his gun continues to jam because he is unable to firmly grip the gun as a result of the gunshot wound to his hand. While the individuals in the car cease fire, the officer continues to shoot as he sees movement inside the vehicle and
Dude, I don't know who's freaking talking, but
fears he
I
may
might
be
have to
shot
find other fucking videos now. This is annoying.
again by the suspects.
And I know somebody's going to say, well, you talk over video. Yeah, because I'm evaluating shit from a cop. I give you my experience and my expertise on why I form my opinions. We have an anonymous person. We don't know anything about their background telling us what's happening in a video we're watching with no expertise or knowledge of who he is or what he knows. And if I didn't come here to get his advice, I came here to watch a video. Because I know every time I crack on a video, I said something about lackluster talking over. And I had all the people that loved him come over, oh man, he does good and you talk over videos and now you're saying you don't like his pop-up, subscribe, and thumbs up. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Okay? If that fucking offends you, then, go get unoffended. The same fucking pants you got offended in. I'm really getting tired of freaking kissing people's ass here.
The officer retrieves his radio, realizing it is broken, and urges bystanders to call police.
Shots fired. Call the police! Call the police!
Okay, San Antonio police, there's a lot of bad things in there. Are citizens going to call? I don't know. I'm not sure I'd call. I mean, I'm so fed up with cops. Even though this cop didn't do anything wrong, he may be a great guy. I'm fed up with freaking cops. And I don't want to help him. And I don't want him in my life. And I don't want him helping me. So, you know what? You reap what you sow. And you made this freaking bed by protecting bad cops, by treating citizens like shit, by pulling over and writing everybody, raising insurance and giving tickets instead of going after really bad people. You treat everybody like shit. Fuck you. You call the fucking cops. You are the cops. Any other time I come out here yelling, get back inside! Stop filming! Don't interfere! Now all of a sudden you're fucking shot and you want the fucking public to help you. Tough shit. I don't know if anybody called the cops or not.
Call the police! Call the police! My radio's down! Tell them my radio's down!
Oh, now you want the public's help. Now the pesky citizens somehow help you. You know what that guy should have said? You know what? You pulled me over last week for freaking parking over a line in a parking spot because you had nothing else better to fucking do and cost me $200. How about you call the fucking police?
Here is a relevant portion of the dash camera video synced with the officer's body camera video.
So I think when he got shot in the hand, that's probably what ejected his magazine. I'm not sure.
With
But
the officer's body camera video.
so I'm going to try to see when his... So is his mag dropping here? So there goes his mag right there. So he could have, when he got shot, maybe tightened his other grip, or he was using his thumb tighter. Somehow, his mag didn't come out here, and he gets off a round, stays in the fight, loses mag, creates distance. See, to me, this is real fear. This guy's in fear of his safety. I don't have to guess. I don't have to ask. He's not standing still, saying, show me your hands, and being all cool out in the open. He's freaking hauling ass. His fear is legitimate. Even though he's shooting in a car with 3 people, and we don't know which one had the gun.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
So we have people still climbing around a car and everything. I don't know why he ends up opening back up. They stopped shooting, and he just starts shooting into the car. And I know the cops can say, they're moving around and they just shot at him. He can shoot. But you know what? Where's the threat? He may have already killed the guy with the gun. Maybe one guy had a gun, the other 2 were hostage. We don't know, but I guarantee you a bunch of cops will be here just fine. Oh, it's all right that he just started opening up in a car and shooting, even though they weren't shooting at him. That's cop shooting. Cop shooting. Nobody's doing anything to me that's threatening him. He's not giving in commands. Well, Rick, he just got shot. Maybe he's in shock. Maybe he is. But I'm saying government shouldn't be shooting at freaking people unless they see a threat. And it doesn't mean just because somebody shot. So, and you guys that are going to come here and defend this shit and say he should be allowed to shoot because somebody shot at him from the car. So if somebody shoots at you from a school, you can pepper the whole school even though there's a bunch of kids in there that didn't shoot at you. And you can just keep shooting in there. Even though you don't see him. Just because you see somebody move. That's how ignorant that is. But people will be here defending this. So I don't know who the hell he's shooting at and where's the threat or why he's shooting. He's just freaking shooting people. He's 007. He got a license to kill. He's just going to kill everybody in the car because they shot at him. Ricky's in shock. It's not. I don't give a fuck if he's in shock. People shouldn't be helped. If a citizen shot at this car with this video, I guarantee you he would be in prison. It's bullshit, the double standard that people give government, and I don't understand it.
Gunfire hits the officer.
So that was that video. I'm not impressed, but anyway, we'll end that there.